be a hot one. Thousand runners, and there's lots of Martins. Oh, where is it? There we go. Ah oui, merci bien.
Voilà.
Tomorrow.
Regardez, il y a un 6 vagues à faire quand même. Hein. Ça va, on est chaud. Est-ce qu'on est chaud devant? Est-ce qu'on est prêt? Oui ou non? On est prêt. Allez, 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 il faut chauffer, 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 chauffer.
Allez, c'est la dernière minute avant le départ, dernière minute avant cette deuxième vague. On va lancer nos 600 coureurs sur cette promenade, sur cette allée.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
.30 in the morning and it's hot. T-shirt and shorts perfectly fine, and it's a sprint. First 4 kilometers flat, and then we head up on the long path to the Simnor. Atmosphere is great. Merci. First ravitaillement. Which means we're at the top of the Simnor. And it was quite it wasn't too steep, it was quite a rolling hill. You could run plenty of it. So feeling good at 20 kilometers. Funny dawn chorus. So it was quite pre-alpine on the way up to the Simnor, and then pretty chilled going round it as well. But now coming down it, it gets much more alpine. That was a very long descent. Feeling it a little bit in the knees. Quads are fine. Still eating well, drinking well. And definitely not the fastest coming downhill. There's people doing this as a relay, team of 3, so you can imagine their pace is much faster, and some of them are absolutely flying down here. It's impressive to see. So, kilometre 33, pushing on. It got muddy, but it got pretty. Whew. That second climb is much more severe than the first mountain. Started very well, pushed a bit, regret that. Had a little bit of a low, finding it harder to eat now. We're coming up to, we're just over 6 hours, 44 kilometers. Starting to feel the distance, but the climb is done. We're headed down now. It's going to be a long day. Water, precious water. Adrenaline's pumping. A snake just slid out in front of me. I mean, nothing to be worried of. I think it's just a grass snake, but long enough to be the full width of this path. God. It's good. Don't need a caffeine gel now. Had a shot. Right, it's coming up to 50k, 5 kilometers to Dussart, where there's the drop bag and food finally. Heading down to Dussart, a couple of kilometers and we should be there. Obviously that descent felt very long. But all well otherwise. I think being in the starting wave 2 maybe encouraged me a bit much, because I think starting wave 2 have all gone well ahead now, and that's a good thing. I don't know how I had such a high index, or maybe I'll catch them all up later, who knows, but I'm very happy. Further back the pace is way more manageable. So at Dussart I really just need to eat, pick up all the gels and purees and whatnot that I've left there in the drop bag, get my legs lifted up a bit and pretend it's a reset. So status before getting in the aid station is 55k, so that's just over the halfway mark. Height gain is also halfway, 2,700 height meters so far, same again as expected. And you can see what's left. This mountain, the edge of that mountain, and that mountain over there. So it looks hefty, but at some stage we stop pretending that we can still run and we just hike the rest. And I'm looking forward to that, but that's not yet. And we need to chunk it down, so a good rest at Dussart, but then also the next aid station is Menton Saint-Bernard, which is probably 3, more like 4 hours prior to the end, so in relative terms nearly at the finish. So morale is okay, just need to stay hydrated. It's really heating up. It's coming up to 10:30 now. So, a successful life base changeover. Ate a lot, that's the main thing. Drank, picked up all the gels and stuff. Didn't have to change shoes or t-shirt or socks or lube my feet or anything like that. So, job done. Now, back to going uphill. $830-meter climb done. So, new views.
Allez, viens. Allez, allez.
Merci. Oh, it's nice getting all the encouragement. So, there was a water station which was very welcome, and then it said there's 18 kilometers till the next one, so they were actually checking us to make sure that we had 3.5 litres of water, because there's nothing on the way. And this part of the course looks particularly spiky. It goes to the highest point, so I'm expecting this to be tricky, and then it'll be fantastic when it's done. Huge descent then down to Montou Saint-Bernard. It isn't that. Right, better jog. It's so 65 kilometers coming up to 10 hours. Oh my word, it's hot. Just stumbling my way up this mountain. Well, predictable, but this section is very hard. We're approaching the summit, maybe 150 meters more. Haven't been able to eat too much. I haven't had a wee in hours and hours. So sat down in the shade there with a couple of other guys on a bench. All three of us moaning about how hard the course is. But all three of us, I'm sure, benefiting from 5 minutes in the shade, not on your feet. And I managed to eat and drink a little bit. So we push on in this amazing scenery. Last section, I guess. So we're over 70 kilometers. Over 4,000 height meters, and the kilometers are ticking by very slowly, but they're ticking by. Alright, change of pace, we're on the way down to Montou Saint-Bernard. It's a really long descent, but so far so good. And up there at the top there was a wind which was so nice, it even felt cold for a few minutes. Such a pleasure. Super steep rocky descent, and it's mostly done. So get some water, 6 more K to Montou. So dipping the hat in the every stream that you come across is a must. I've said that on other races too, but wow, the water's freezing. It's quite the wake up. So 80k, 2-3 kilometers to Menton. Yeah, still not managing to eat or drink a lot, but feeling all right. Can't go down super fast, but can go down. That's it. Always a boost. Ate, drank, put my feet up. It's the last section now, 18 kilometers and about 800 height meters. So feels like, well, it is the end game. Can be done. My feet are pretty damn sore, but everything else is okay. Last hill. No one said it would be easy. That wouldn't be ultra style. "87 kilometers. Still climbing. So about 200 meters to go. This is one of the two bascules, meaning there are shortcut possibilities, and there's tighter time restrictions for these two bascules, but we've got no problem with timing, so obviously doing the full circuit. And there it is. And the cherry on the cake is there should be fantastic views up here of the lake and Annecy, and then it's only down. You won't be surprised to hear this is hard. So if I need to eat, then I have to sit down now, because eating and drinking takes up too much aerobic capacity, and I need that. I've only got one gear left anyway, so aerobic or nausea. So I've stopped twice on this climb and forced myself to eat and drink, and that should keep me going. Alright, final push. You'll see the view at the top with me. The views are starting to get fantastic. The Mont Blanc. There's the cherry on the cake. 8 kilometers to go, so it's not just straight down. So up at that, after that viewpoint, it was very rocky and technical. Not even the leaders of the race would have been running that section. It was, you have to really be careful about foot placements. And now we're done with that, so it's downhill. Truly downhill, but for a good 8 or 9 kilometers. But it's nice to know, last section. You can hear the finishing line, about a kilometer to go. Quads are still surprisingly fine, but legs are tired. Managed to kind of work on my running style and try and get it a bit smoother and faster on the way down. But then I had a sharp pain in the top of my right foot, so my foot's trying to betray me at the last. Did my laces up. That'll do it. Right, no stopping now. The family are here, how nice. One more obstacle. Okay, well, the body's still hot. That was a hard-earned finishing line. Maybe having the first trail race of the year be 100 kilometres is a bit of a leap. But did it! And wanted to do it without having to put the head torch back on, and you can see it's daylight still. Wanted to do it, wanted to finish by dinner time, that's happened. Got the medal, got the Larry coloured t-shirt. We're done. So pleased it's over. Cool. Beautiful, beautiful race. Super well organised, never took a wrong turn. Everyone smiling, everyone clapping. Volunteers were amazing. And we were super lucky with the weather. Gosh. Okay, it made it harder, but better that than otherwise. Alright. Over and out.